Why are you running?
Are you doing this for world peace?
Are you doing this for the homeless?
Are you running for women's rights?
Or for the environment?
Or for animals?
They just couldn't believe that somebody would do all that running for no particular reason.
Why are you doing this?
I just felt like running.
This weekend marks 25 years since the release of the iconic movie Forrest Gump. It follows an Army veteran played by Tom Hanks who runs across the country. Well, this morning in our series, A More Perfect Union, we have the story of a 95-year-old World War II vet who is attempting a similar feat. The series aims to show that what unites us as Americans is far greater than what divides us. Ernie Andrus is running from coast to coast to raise money to preserve a ship involved in a D-Day invasion. He started in St. Simon's Island, Georgia, and is headed to San Diego, nearly 2,400 miles away. Well, this morning, he's in Monticello, Florida, about 170 miles into the journey. Steve Hartman caught up with Ernie when he just got started back in March.
Yeah, it's all been fun so far.
Through pouring rain.
It's getting hot and humid.
Or sweltering heat, Ernie Andrus can be faithfully found running along busy streets and highways. At 6:30 in the morning, 3 days a week, Ernie runs about 4.5 miles on his cross-country journey. An impressive feat for any 95-year-old. But this is his second time doing it. Back in 2016, then 93-year-old Ernie Andrus became the oldest person ever to run across America.
You got this, you got this!
A huge crowd joined him at the end as this World War II sailor stormed the beach one last time to fervent chants and flying colors. It was pure joy. But in the months after his celebrated run, Ernie says he started to feel like old news.
I was running 3 days a week, but it's the same old thing. And I just got a little bored.
Eventually, Ernie decided that even at 95, especially at 95, there's no time to bask in old glory. You need to keep doing what makes your life worth living, which in his case means returning here to the Georgia beach where his run ended, to start a new run, back across the entire country again.
We ask you to bless Ernie this day as he begins this journey in earnest.
His last run took 3 years, but now his run is more like a mosey. So Ernie expects this one to take a bit longer. He hopes to reach San Diego sometime after his 100th birthday. The man is nothing if not an optimist.
When most people think of retirement, they don't think of this.
Well, I've did more since I retired. I accomplished more, made more money.
Now people are saying a 95-year-old guy can't run across the country.
Maybe they're right, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna enjoy it anyhow. Thank you. I've done all the runs planned clear up to 2025.
So you plan to get there one way or the other? Wheelchair, gurney, whatever it takes.
It's just not in a coffin now.
Just like last time, Ernie is dedicating his run to the LST. That's the kind of ship Ernie served on in the war. There's just one left in its original configuration, and it's open for tours in Evansville, Indiana. He's running to raise money and awareness.
This shouldn't be forgotten. A ship is like a person too, you know, we call it the Gray Lady.
Sounds like you're in love with this lady.
Oh yeah, it's part of my soul.
Honoring his naval past by steaming ahead toward the Pacific. And in his wake, Ernie leaves behind all the proof you'll ever need that there's no fun in fading into the sunset. At least, not when you can run into it. For CBS This Morning, Steve Hartman in St. Simon's Island, Georgia.
Another winner from Steve Hartman. I swear he tells the best stories. But back to Ernie for a second. So the first one took him 3 years. Steve calls this one, he's given himself 5 years, more of a mosey, which seems a very accurate description.
Right. Yeah, it is a bit of a mosey. If you want to catch up with Ernie and give him a pat on the back, I think you can do it.
Yeah, how could you not get behind someone like that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Make a donation as well to support that ship that Ernie served on. That's what this is all about.